that journey, never looking back. Silver straight, hands on the throttle, rewrite the creation full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. We're building a world and ready to win. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. We're building a community that forever stays. Steamers rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Silverset here, back in the Outer World Spacer Choice Edition. Welcome, Sarah. Of course, you couldn't resist, huh? You had to say first, huh? Yeah, so we're going to pick up from where we last left off. We're going to take a look at the quests here. We're going to see if our companion has anything new to tell us. So why don't we go and let's do that first. So let's go and let's talk to our companion here.
Something you need?
All right, let's see. Perception. I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother. You mentioned something earlier I wanted to ask you about. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do the first one here. Let's see what she's got to say, if we can pass the check.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Interesting. You mean she's dead? How's that possible? I'm sorry.
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
So, is that normal? That's inhumane. Let's see. This is kind of grayed out. So, I'm guessing, if I had to guess, my perception is not high enough yet to do that. All right, so we'll just do, is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
You mentioned something earlier I wanted to talk to you about.
In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
You sounded worried.
Sorry. I know it's none of my business.
Let's see. I like a drink now and again. I'm going to try to guess you're not a drinker yourself. I don't make a habit of... I'm not sure what that means. So I'm going to go with... let's see. Oh, you're right. It isn't. Okay, I think I'm going to go with... number 2.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
Let's see. Don't apologize. If you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen. Everybody needs to cut loose now and again. It's like, if you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
All right. There we go. Okay, so now we got talked to her a little bit. We may have to, maybe we'll get some more conversation later with her. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and let's look at our journal here. And let's just see. Don't want to do the main quest just yet. So I think what I want to, because what I like to do is I like to do the side quests first. The reason why I do that is it helps to level up before I get into the main quest, because it might make the main quest a little easier. All right, so let's see. We got a fistful of digits. Constable Reyes Edgewater has placed a bounty on dangerous marauders plaguing the region. We got to collect the finger. 3 fingers we got to collect. Doc Maybells, Bertie Cottons, and G. Antrim. G. I can't say that. I can't say that word, the darn. All right, and we also have Die Robot. Let's see. Ludwig Miller, a guard watching over the landing pad south Edgewater, is convinced that automechanicals are planning to wipe out humanity. He asks you to help him wage a secret war against the mechanical menace. Deal with the mechanical scout. Ludwig reports that he's spotted a forward scout of a mechanical army north of the landing pad. As a test of your mettle, he's requested that you dispose of the scout in the name of humanity. All right, well, I think I tell you what. Why don't we go ahead? Let's try Die Robot first. Let's do that one first. Of course, if anyone has any tips or suggestions of what I should do first, I'm always open to that, since, like I said, this is my first time playing. Also, let me look at my inventory. Light ammo, heavy ammo, energy ammo. All right, so we got a little bit of ammo there. Got some stuff that needs repairing. That's the one thing I'm not quite sure of where to repair. See, workbench. Aha, workbench. Is there a workbench? Aha, right there. Okay, so let's go repair up our gear. It's this way. Yeah, here we go. Yep. All right. Awesome. Matter of fact, I think that's the workbench right here. Sweet.
Where the magic happens?
Yes, workbench. Perfect. All right, let's see. Repair. Okay, there we go. Repair. Repair this item. Yes. The insufficient weapon parts. Okay, that's fine. Can we break down weapons? Oh, we can break down weapons. Ooh, nice. Okay. Good deal. Yeah. That'll be good. Yeah, let's break them down. They'll also help with the clearing out our inventory. So that's 73 DPS. I want to find one. I don't want to break down any of the high DPS ones. Ooh, stun baton. Ooh. I likey that one. Okay. Sawed-off shotgun. I want to make sure I have a couple weapons on hand. So, all right. So let's do this. Let's go into my... let's see. Yeah, let's see. So it looks like I can only have that and that. All right. So, 100. Oh, impact hammer. Okay. All right. So I can get rid of the other one. So I got an impact hammer. Yeah, we'll keep these 2. I guess I'll keep the sawed-off shotgun just in case. Because let's see, what is that? Does that use magazine size, light, long gun? Oh, okay, heavy. All right, so that, okay, so light ammo, heavy ammo, light ammo. Okay, all right, so that tells me the ammo that it's using. So that's cool. Okay. All right, so let's go to breakdown. We're gonna keep the sawed-off shotgun. We might keep a revolver. Actually, yeah, they'd use. Yeah, it might not hurt to have a revolver because sometimes, you know, just to have yeah, it's good to have multiple weapons on hand. All right, so we got 121 there. Ooh, wow. I don't know if. I wonder if that's like a faction of some kind. It might be. Because I can't, yeah, I can't use it. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to hold on to that for the time being. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to go and break down. Break that down. Break that down. Yep, that one. Let's see, what one did I want to keep? 110, 110, 121. All right, so these two I'm going to keep. I might keep the stun baton. Yeah, keep the stun baton. Keep that. Keep that. Get rid of that and that. And that. We're going to obviously keep that. Keep that. No, not keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Okay, that's good. So that gives us a little bit more. All right, so tinker, modify. All right. Can we install a mod? No modifications here. Oh, wait. Is there different choices? They'd be right here if I had some. Okay. How about here? Any mods? No. On that one? No. How about that? No. Okay. All right, so let's tinker. You've not unlocked the ability to tinker. Okay. All right, so repair. All right, so when are we going to repair that? Repair that. Okay. So that's good. It looks like that's our cash, so that's cool. All right, good deal. All right, so now we're repaired up. Let's just see. Is there a vending machine? Yes, a vending machine. Where are the vending machines? What are those? Those are, oh, vendors. Okay, so we could sell stuff or buy stuff too. All right, so there's the vending machines there. All right, so let's go check out the vending machines and see if there's anything in there we can buy. All right, so I think there's a vending machine in here. Let's see, where is it? Ah, behind me. Obviously don't want to steal anything. All right, buy anything to buy here. Sauce, base health, tangy sauce. Okay. Base health for the last 2 minutes. Okay, those are all different buffs. Okay. Weaponry, impact hammer. All right. Oh, here's the ammo here. Okay. Okay. Buy it. Cool. Yeah, we'll stock up on ammo. Because last time I got into a firefight, I ran out of ammo and was struggling. All right, good. So that's the ammo. So I know there's another vending machine nearby. Let's see. Am I close? They're kind of straight ahead. Is it right here? Yeah, it is. Looks like these are all... Oh, mod. Oh, these are mods. Oh, I have to go back and check on all that. Okay. Oh, gear. Ooh. Okay, armor. I have to check on my armor too. I keep forgetting about that. All right. Well, for now, it's going to be ammo. All right. Let's see. How's my armor? 7, 4. This also needs a, oh, we can use a repair bench for that stuff too. Nine. All right, there we go. Oh, 5. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Awesome. Throw perks. Okay. Oh, that was her. Oh, that's her, isn't it? Character inventory. Yeah, that was her. Okay. Okay. No problem though. That I was on her earlier. Okay, she's got that one. What do I have? I have a Cuisinart. The baseball bat. Okay, actually, no, that's fine. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm definitely good with that. The blocker thing. I'm good with that. Okay, so she's at least she's in better position. She's in good shape. All right, and for me, yeah, that all looks good. All right. Oh, and I can put more weapons on here. Okay, that's cool. So why don't we put that there? Can I put that on there? I can. Now, whether or not I can use it, I have no idea. So I don't know if I can use it. So for now, I'm going to put that. I might be able to use, I don't know. I'd have to look more into that. It looks like I can. But I think I'll go with this for now. At least then I have that as backup. So I got 2 melee weapons in case one breaks. 2 different guns. All right. One with light ammo, one with heavy ammo. Yeah. All right. All right. How's the health? Reno. Okay. Like all my health items. Oh, eventually I get that all unlocked. Okay. All right. Modifications. All right. Let's go back to the workbench. Actually, before I do, we buy. That's all that. Ooh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. We need better armor. 17, yeah. Dodge and stealth. I'm not -5 on the stealth. Let's see. Medium type of armor. Melee weapon skills +5. Let's see. More time. Heavy dodge +5. I don't know if I need the stealth. Skills +5 though. Well, let's go and let's Let's see. Insufficient bits. Oh, I don't have enough bits. All right. Well, that's all right. Okay. Then I'm not going to worry. We'll go back to the workstation. What's in here? Ooh, got stuff I can steal. No, thank you. Let's see if we can't get out of here. Bard. Okay. Oh, what's that? Nope, can't get in that. All right, come on now. Looks like that's the bathroom. I want the bathroom. Did I get anything? Is there anything in those? Yeah, stuff I can steal. I don't want that. All right, that's the. Oh, here we go. Here's the exit over here. So the vending machine should be. I'm not vending machine. Workbench should be over here. Yeah, here it is. All right. All right. Let's see. Mods, armor, modify. Here we go. All right. Let's go breakdown. All right. Let's see. That I can break down. Break that down, break that down, break that down, break that down. Okay, let me see. Can she wear any armor? Yes, as a matter of fact, she can. All right. All right, so whatever I'm wearing, all right, what she's wearing, all right, that's fine. I don't want to get... I don't want to break down whatever we're all wearing. Actually, I don't think it's worried because I don't think it's even in the inventory. I think it takes it out. Okay. I think I'm going to keep that as a backup. Keep that as a backup. Go ahead and get rid of these. There we go. All right, now I should be able to go to repair. Are repair all equipped. Okay, there we go. All right. So it looks like we are now all set back up. Oh yeah, big gun. All right, so now we go ahead and we can go do our quest. What's that? Oh, point of interest. Oh, must be point of interest on the map outside. Okay. Let's go take a look outside. All right, so here we are. All right, so that's the active quest, Die Robot, the Edgewater Cemetery, been there, River Hideout, transport wreckage, abandoned outpost. All right, so those are points of interest. These are fast travel points. Cool. Okay, cool. Landing site. All right, cool. All right, so if we want to go that way, we might go check those back out, see if we missed anything, since those are points of interest. Cemetery, I think we've already definitely been there already. All right, so we're going to go do this robot quest here. And I think I'm going to just stick to melee for now. Save the ammo. Just in case. Let's see. He ain't no threat.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Let's see. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards, anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Let's see. Whoa. Don't you owe me something for the repair? Why did you name the mechanical? There we go.
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Is that an Aetherwave cereal or something?
Hebs surely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
All right, companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select the perk button to see the available perks. Okay. All right. All right. Perk. All right. Perks available. Companion's maximum health. Boisterous. Increase the amount of the threat this companion generates when attacking enemies. Decrease the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them less likely to attack this companion. Increase your engineering skill when power is in the party. You know what? Let's do that one. Yeah, we'll do that one. That's a good one. Engineering, I think, is a good one. Right. Apply. All right, now let's see. Skills. We got some skill points here. Ooh, all right. Oh, you know what? Let's increase our melee a bit, since I've been using melee a lot. And let's increase our medical. Might want to go ahead and increase our leadership abilities. You know what? How many I got? 7. Okay, yeah, let's put that up to 20 there. I think that'll give us another medical slot too, if I'm not mistaken. So that's cool. All right, now let's see what else. We have 4 left. Why don't we go ahead? Let's put another in melee, another in leadership. Why don't we go ahead and put a 1 in dialogue, and I want to go ahead and increase our defense, and I think that should be good for now. We're going to apply that. You'll be able to yep, good. All right, you've unlocked the dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. All right, unlock the ability to sell goods to vending machines. All right, cool. All right, that's under hack. All right, right there. So 40 unlock access to restricted items in the restricted items in the vending machines. Nice. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, so let's do a fast save real quick here. Manual save. Yep. And we'll resume. All right, so that's cool. So now we're level 5. Let's go to our journal here. So what do we got to do now? Return to Ludwig. All right, yeah, we can definitely do that. Let's see, where's that's where he's at. Oh, the junkyard. So okay. Combat drone. What's that? Oh, ammo. Yeah, I could always use some free ammo. Let's see. Open. Oh. Frozen dinner. Pre-sliced bread. Okay, well, we've got some good buffs if we need them. What's that? Light pistol. Sort of a Nico pad of some kind. Okay, well now we're gonna head on back and turn in the quest, or see if there's anything else we got to do. I tell you, this still looks really, really fantastic. The environment looks really cool. They have roads here. Too bad we don't have like some kind of vehicle. I wonder if they have vehicles in here. I know we got ships. I'm talking about things that we can drive around on. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, hello, there you are.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I did. You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Wow. All right, I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay. Let's see. Got a question for you.
Go on.
Anything new? Nope. All right, we're gonna go ahead and leave. All right, we're gonna head back into town. And we're gonna go find this weapon inside the lavatory. I will laugh if it ends up being a poop shooter.
Wonder if the plague
All right, here we go. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. Aha, there it is. I thought for a second they're gonna make us go in there and fish it out. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna go back to Ludwig, find out what this thing is.
Wonder if the plague's over.
I'm really curious to find out what this thing is. Really am. Okay, I got it.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Okay, I found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
How do I use this thing?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Yeah, I think I already have the passcode.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Also known as probably a CPU. Okay. How am I supposed to get one of these?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Let's see. Parvati, this is a lot of module something you could help with?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Oh! Whew, this guy's a little woohoo!
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
All right, I'll let you be. All right, well, let's see. Is there anything, since we're down here? There's a vending machines. I think you said there was a workbench here. If not, we know there's one in town. We'll see if there's a workbench nearby. I think you said there was. If not, it's not a problem. Is that a workbench? I don't know. Corporate technician. Vending machines. All right, what do we got here? Okay, weaponry, ammo. All right, I think I'm going to hold off. I think I got plenty of ammo for now. What is this? Bullets and things. Restricted stock. Oh, okay. That's all restricted stock. Buy. Oh, we can buy ammo. Oh, that's everything. Okay. Grenade. Oh, grenade launcher. Ooh. Yeah, but I'm low on cash right now, so. Another vending machine. Oh, I got to come remember to check these out down here. Oh, look at that. Wow. Yeah, we'll definitely need to get more money. Aha, there's a workbench. Hey, can you like move your butt, please? Really? Thank you. Can you believe the nerve of that guy blocking my way? All right, so on our favorite weapon, it'll be the light machine gun. All right, let's go install mod. Here we go. The 2-zap. Zap, zap. Okay, there we go. All right, so now any mods? Oh, there is. Okay. think that's what's equipped to me. All right, so install mod. What is this? Increase body armor and helmet ratings against physical damage. Yeah, I'm going to install that mod. Oh yeah, very funny. Yep. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, pick. Pick. Oh, of course, can't get anything out of there unless I'm stealing. I don't want to steal. Yeah, I don't want to steal any of that. It's all stealing. Yeah, nope. All right, so let's see. What quest is highlighted right now? Die robot, retrieve a module. Okay. All right, so it looks like that is at the power plant. So that's one of the comes the power. So what I think we're going to do is hold off on that, because that obviously I'll probably be able to kind of do those in conjunction. So now let's look at a fistful of digits. So why don't we go ahead and let's set that as our active quest. All right, and what I want to go and do, since I've done all that, we're going to save here. Since the last time I played this, the game did quit on me, so I don't want to lose any progress. All right, so we got 3 locations, 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if they show up on our map. All right, so there's there. And 1 out there. 1 out there. Okay. So maybe I can teleport to fast travel to here, take on that one, maybe run up there, and then fast travel, and then there. Okay, we'll try that. Okay. All right, so it looks like it's Birdie Cotton is right along this way here. So that's good. We'll take out Birdie first, if we can. Let's get out our big freaking gun. Aha. Got a Marauder Hooligan. Ooh, shocking. Ooh, I like. Oh, heavy ammo? Yes, please. Is there a second body around here? I thought there was. Or did I vaporize it? Oh, I love this gun. Of course, I'm also running out of ammo already. Oh, there you are, Birdie. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah! All right. Oh, there's the finger. Oh, and a hunting rifle. Very nice. Take that. Thank you. Take your finger. Bypass shunt. Nothing there. Okay, where are the rest of the bodies? There we go. Armor. Okay. Anything in here? Corporate service award. Okay. Very nice. Oh, what did I get? I get it. What did I get? I got something. Ooh, impact hammer. 42. You know what? I'm going to change that out. I'm going to give it the impact hammer. Yeah. All right, there we go. Oh, okay. We do have a lot of heavy ammo, so good. Okay, I must just have to reload. Thinking of reloading. Anything up here? Ooh, light ammo? Yes, please. Ooh, yeah. Mag pick? Absolutely. What's up here? Anything? Apple juice. The rest looks like garbage. Okay. I think we're ready to go to our next target, which would be that way. Right there. So let's make a beeline out to there. Ah, I love this big freaking gun. I really do. Especially now with the shock module. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Primal Behemoth. You know, I'm going to switch weapons. You know what? I'm going to go melee. Save the ammo. Ow! Ow! Wow! Load game. Let's see, the manual is 4 minutes 17. Autosave there. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to go weaponry. Alright, I'll go back and make sure I didn't miss anything. And I'll do a save before I leave this area now. Oh yeah, I think I might have missed a few things. Yeah, well actually the autosave just kicked in too, so that saved my hide too. So yeah, that was lucky. Self-patching, okay. Yeah, so that autosave definitely saved my hide. Yeah, exactly. And it's a good thing too, because I missed some. Look, looks like there's a few things I missed, so kind of worked out. Let's see, 120, 142. Well, she can keep that thing. I want to go ahead and go to my inventory, and I'm going to take and replace that with that. Make sure I got everything. Yep. There was a ladder. I think there was a mag pick up here. And ammo. Yep, mag pick. And then up here, I think it was nothing but just garbage. Kinda. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and save right here. And it's good to kill, you know, to explore like this and not rush, because then you can level up, make the fights a little easier. Where'd you come from? Ow! Oh, they go underground. Holy cow. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah! Think I got him. All right, let's see. Inventory, health. I should have. Oh. Ah, that was it. Trying to remember the key. There we go. All right, and anything else in my inventory for health? Oh, add consumable. Yes. All right, I forgot to do that too. Let's see. 20 natural health regeneration lasts 2 minutes. All right, so I could probably use some of this during just before I get into combat. All right, last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes. Adrena time. Adrena time. Adrena time. High speed melee weapon. Last 15 seconds. Repair all equipment. Yep. Cool, cool. All right, yes. Let me go ahead and let me loot the creatures first. Primal brain. Primal hide. I don't know if I've been in there. Okay. All right, well, let's do a quick save here. I'm going to be saving a lot because I'm dying a lot and I don't want it to crash on me either. I don't think it will, but you never know. All right, fast geo. Oh, this is the geothermal plant. Aha. Okay. All right. Well, we can avoid that for now. Ooh, what's that over there? Oh, yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Definitely save a lot. What is this? Oh, point of interest. Abandoned Spacer's Choice Settlement. Okay. Marauder. All right, these are marauders. Uh-oh, I'm out of my favorite ammo. Oh, I'm gonna have to melee it for now. Ooh, don't want to hit that one. Come here, where are you? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, take that, take that, take that. Ooh. Yeah. All right, so now I probably, how's my ammo? Well, it says I still have heavy ammo. Is there something I need to do? More parts. I'm not sure what to do. Because it says I got a lot of heavy ammo, but yet I can't reload. Oh well. Just go around and loot them. After done shooting them and hitting them. sealed. Is there an alternate way in? I don't know. Maybe not. From there. Energy cells. Armor parts. Hunting rifle. Weapon parts. I can go in here. Cool. Let's see. Just trying to make sure I explore the area thoroughly here. Possible to jump on top of that? Yeah. Ow! Crunch. Okay, so it looks like that's probably all there is here. Don't see anything else. Yeah, got that already. We'll be back that way. Because that's the geothermal plant. So we'll definitely have to go back that way. All right, let's save again. All right, now, do I need to fast travel? No, because the one I need is right there. Okay. What the heck? Thank you. You saved my hide. I don't know if I can make the ammo because it says I got a lot of. It says according to that I got a lot of in my inventory, a lot of ammo. That's what I don't understand. If anyone has the answer to that, I'd be curious. Let's see, because it says I have 418 according to this. So if anyone has information on that, let me know. If not, I may have to look that up because it's saying I don't. My weapon says I only got 17, but I got more than that according to that. So. Maybe I'm misreading it. I'm not sure. All right, where is... Ah, that way. I think I missed a path. If there was a path, I think there is right here. All right, just in case, go into our inventory. Go to health. What do we got here? Natural health regeneration. Use. Base. Health. Oops. Okay. Add consumable. Okay. Okay, how do I use that thing? I have the wrong ammo in my bag? So... well, here it is here. I don't know how to get it into my bag. Wouldn't surprise me if it's a bug. All right, I'm gonna unequip that. Oh, cave. Okay. Take that, yeah, yeah. All right, let's see. Another part of it is check the weapons ammo counter on your HUD to ensure you have the correct ammo type for your gun. Then open the inventory and select the weapon to see the ammo. If the ammo is available, try swapping to a different ammo type or select it. All right, let me loot up here and we'll take a look at that. Triple blade. Just got a bunch of ammo here now. Bit cartridges. Ah, there we go. All right, let's see. What do we got? Ooh. Interesting. Two-handed. Oh, okay. We got a shovel. I gotta figure out how to use different consumables. Because I don't know how to use that slot. All right. All right, let's look at this ammo thing. Key takeaway: the game system for adding ammo to guns is common source of issues. The primary cause of your problem is likely due to the game not recognizing ammo or simply being out of it. Well... oh, aha. So the light machine gun uses light ammo, so I'm out of it. Got it. Okay. So that's the problem. All right, so now we're making sense of that. Okay, so now we know. So I need lots of light ammo. All right, we got it there. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I'm figuring it out now. Hunting rifle, heavy ammo. All right. 53, 53. All right. Oh, go ahead. Let's get that one. And then that way we'll have some ammo. We'll have heavy ammo. Okay. All right. Yep, that makes sense now. I thought it used heavy ammo. I thought I looked at it and said I thought it used heavy ammo. So we'll need to get a bunch of light ammo to use that. And that's a good weapon too. All right, so we're gonna go and save the game. I think we need to teleport now. Yeah, because we got to go there. So what are we going? Let's teleport to there. But the one thing I still got to look up is how to use different healing. I hit the F key, it uses the default. I don't know how to switch it if I have multiple equipped. That's the thing I got to look up. I got to go head that way. All right. Head this way. Oh, oh, mines! All right, here we go. All right, we'll use our rifle now. Hunting rifle. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, headshot. Woohoo. Oh, now we talking. Oh, where'd you come from? Yeah, you heard death. Me. Ooh, I need to heal. All right, I'm gonna need. Oh, out of that. Better heal. Woo! All right, so now I only got one more right there. Heal up. Ooh, yeah, that'll work. Now, I have to look at all this armor. I got some good stuff. All right, yeah, we've got to turn all this stuff in. Oh, yeah. But might as well take a look around. Collect anything from all the bodies. Armor, all that fun stuff. Clean out the mines. Oh, mine if I do. Lots of stuff. Ew, let me go into my inventory here. Pickle. That regeneration, yeah. Use up some of the health items. Got tons of them. Anything in here? Oh yeah, better look at my inventory. Looks like my armor's got an issue. Oh yeah. All right, what did we get? 16, 10, 3. Yeah, 16. Yep. Okay. Let's go and repair. What's that? Exosuit. Oh, you can also break down on the spot too. Good. That'll be good if we get encumbered. That's awesome. Bracelet. Lots of goodies. Yeah, definitely want to loot the area for sure. Lockpick this.
What do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh. Bribe. I can't bribe. Lie. Intimidate. Persuade. Nothing at all. Whatever I want. I was just leaving.
Do what you want. Yes.
Not before I take all that.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Okay, Sarah, no problem. You sound confused or possibly unscrewed. Or not for free.
Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here? Are you even alive? Are you from Edgewater? There was something else, actually. It's like, are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
See, are you from Edgewater?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I'll be back. Got more looting to do. Take that. Thank you very much. Take all that stuff. Light ammo. All right, we got upstairs. What do we got up here? Light ammo. Yay! Ooh, anything over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, cigarette lighter. Oh, mag pick, bit cartridges. Nice. Yes, I'll take all that. Ooh, mines. Get rid of them dirty and filthy mines. All right, well, I think that's it. Just make sure I didn't miss any bodies. If I did, I did. I think that's it. That is definitely it. All right. So now where do we got to go? Right there. So fast travel back into town. Yeah. All right, so we got to go this way.
Wish we had some better rations.
I've never actually been
Hello, Constable.
Something to report?
Yeah. I'm here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
3 fingers.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here.
In
Got any more
triplicate.
fingers for me?
Of course.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable.
That's right.
I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
All right, here we go.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma.
Yep.
Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all 3. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Yay.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Yay. See, how did so many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Doesn't really answer my question. Sounds like marauders have been a problem for a while.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
All right, let's see. Let's go. Yeah, I heard one of your workers shot himself. Eugene, I think.
Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime.
All right, there's something else I wanted to ask you.
What's on your mind?
Looks like I got everything covered. Okay. Let me see. Let me see it. If you
As
don't
long
mind.
as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Let's see. Anything new? Oh, okay. Yeah. So, what do you think it work for Spacer? So, who do you work for? Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
So, who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Let's see. There was one other thing.
Something to report?
Let me see.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
That looks good. Never mind. Let's see. Use terminal. Bounty records. All bounties posted. Okay. Open bounties. Looks like closed bounties. Like that's all good. All right, we're going to tab out of there. All right, we're going to save the game real quick. All right, there we go.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
All right, let's take a look here at let's see. Weaponry. Light assault rifle. Oh, she's got that. Oh, he's in the heavy ammo. Okay, well that's all right. That's fine. She needs. That's fine. That works there. Okay. 73. How's her armor? 9. 10. 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, that takes care of her character. That would be me and my inventory. Like I need to repair all of them. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and break down? Oh, what is Ooh, assault rifle. Oh, heavy. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, please. And you know what? It's 142 one-handed. Uses heavy and heavy. But I have a lot of heavy. So I tell you what, let's flip that around. We'll keep that on hand. Because then now that can be for long range. That can be maybe for more closer up. And okay, yeah. And that way we'll wait till we get some more of that ammo. All right, that's good. That uses light. We'll go ahead and probably just get rid of that. Breakdown, yes. Break all this stuff down. There we go. And stun baton. I'm going to hang on to it. Automatic pistol. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to that. You know, I think we're going to get rid of that because I got that's better, I think. So we're going to just break that down. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that. Get rid of that. Level 3. We'll go ahead and let's get rid of that. And get rid of that. Okay. Repair. 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 Break down. Let's see, armor modifications, pristine. Probably gonna just break that down. All these. And repair. Go. Lots of weapon. Oh, weapon mods. Okay. All right, where's the nearest workbench? Aha, this way. All right, let's modify this one. What do we got? Let's see. Oh, that's got the zap on it. Ha. A gyroscope. Range weapon spread. More accurate. So let's install the mod. Yes. What about this one? Any mods here? After you modify that. Yes. Okay. Okay, good. The install mod. Yeah, okay, yep, good. All right. Put the armor, install mod, nothing. That. Oh, here we go. Let's see. What do we have? Walk speed, self-patching, armor degradation. Oh, yeah. Let's install that mod. It'll replace it. Okay, no. Don't want to do that. Okay. I think that's what I have equipped. Let's see. Where's my armor? Yep. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where's the vending machine so I can probably sell some junk? Should be one close by. Yeah, right over here. Do one right inside here. Actually, it should be. What's this? Lost and found. Okay. Like we got nothing. Oh, found. Okay, this is our. That's right. I think I read that earlier. Ah, there's the vending machine. Sell junk. Yep, sell the junk. Sell that junk. All right, where is... Oh, yeah. Light ammo. Need lots of it. Give it to me. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and buy that? I think we're okay on energy ammo. All right. How we looking here? Journal. Side quest. Die, robot, die. Stranger in a land. All right. Need to help set things right. Halcyon, you need to train. Okay. Divert power from the geothermal. All right. So it looks like these three are all tied together here. So die, robot. Okay. Deliver a message. Okay. Stranger. All right. So why don't we go ahead? Let's, now comes power. So let's go to deliver reads message. Yep. Let's do that. Let's do that. Then we could see about all those others. Since all three seem to be in the same region. All right. Then it looks like we have to head outside. Okay. All right. So let's see. We're outside. So where we got to go? Up there. Okay. Now comes power. Okay. Why don't we go ahead? Let's teleport a little bit. Save a little bit of running. Okay. Got to go this way. Head to the botanical lab. If I've been in here. Apparently not. I would have picked that up for sure. Really want to sleep? No. But good to know we can sleep. Resting in a bed moves time forward. In supernova difficulty, you can only rest in your bed on your ship. Oh, okay. So, a necklace. Okay, so there's a reason for resting. I guess maybe if there's something you need, like a specific, if something happens at a certain time, you may have to move time forward. Okay, low pressure helmet, shift suit. Take that, thank you. Bit cartridges, nothing in the fridge, weapon parts, bread noodles, I think. Lots of fun stuff. Bit cartridges, thank you. Okay, head outside. All right, so let's go this way. This is where it wants us to go. Mechanical lab. Okay.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Well, I'm not here to get you any trouble.
I don't know you.
I don't know you
Whatever
either.
you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
You obviously run a tight ship. Who's been wandering out of your camp? I'm looking for... okay, you're obviously running a tight ship.
You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next marauder raid? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Upbeat, a little strange. Loves Rizzo. Yeah, I met Zoe. She was in a marauder camp.
Thank the Eternal. Wait, marauder camp? Is she all right?
You mean in the head or...
Zoe's family. Chiding her is our purview, not yours. If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged.
Okay, where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Got questions about Zoe?
I'll tell you what I can.
Well, how well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personal. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Okay, let's change the subject.
What is it?
I'll leave you be. All right. Let's look at the journal. What do we got? A few kindred spirits. Yeah, we're going to switch to that now. We're going to see if we can convince Zoe to return.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Yeah, I told you one of your members gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me a little bit about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was that about? About surprising Zoe?
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Any chance you can lend me that copy?
Not much of a chance, no. Mind if I ask why you're interested?
Zoe's living with marauders nearby. I need something to tempt her back to camp.
Zoe's living with marauders? Yeah, that sounds like the sort of sideways, sprat-brained plan Zoe'd come up with. Yeah, it could be you're telling the truth. Or maybe you're trying to wheedle me into relinquishing my only copy of the Masked Marketeer. It's a collector's edition after all.
You asked me to do this? No. Persuade. Look at my face. Do I look like I give a darn about your show?
Yeah, you're probably right. A true fan would have displayed a gleam in their eye upon hearing the words collector's edition. Here you go. Latest copy of the Masked Marketeer. Tell Zoe we're all waiting on her.
All right, I got some other questions about Zoe.
I'll help if I can.
Let's see. Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Hold on, was there something else?
Hey, I got time.
What are you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Let's see, what do we got? Heavy ammo. Yep, go ahead and let's see. Can we buy? Oh, let's see. Oh, Z to sell junk, please. Awesome. Buy the heavy ammo. All right, let's see. Tech kit, armor mod, skill tech skill modifications. Yep, we're gonna buy that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't have enough for that. Oh, primal leather. Interesting stuff. Okay, well, we'll just stop that for now. All right, where was Zoe again? Oh, she's out that way. Okay. Well, then what are we going? Let's just follow the path out. And we're going. Let's save real quick. Yep. All right, so that's where she's at down there. Oh, stop moving, dude. Ooh-hoo-hoo! No, you don't. Unless it's your own. Yeah. Take that. Oh, extendo sight? Cool. Where'd that body go? Oh well. Handed meat. Energy cells. Take all that. Thank you very much. I think that's one of the bodies. Cool. I think I vaporized another one. All right. Hey, yeah, at least we got rid of some more marauders on the way. Oh, hey, Majestic. Welcome on in. Glad you can make it. Sorry if I was a little late seeing your message there, I think. Yeah, maybe a couple minutes. Sorry, I was in the middle of fighting marauders. Yeah, glad you can make it. Yep, killing marauders and... Oh, getting hit on mines. I hate them things. Just looting stuff. All right, what are we getting in the chest here? Good stuff. All right, Zoe's nearby. All right, here we go. There's Zoe.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Stefan told me about your favorite cereal.
So you tracked me down just to gab about the mass marketeer? I am impressed.
Let's see. Let's see. I've got it here. Yours if you promise to go back.
You actually have it? The episode where Lord Cavendish reveals he's been the mass marketeer all along? All right, you convinced me. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Okay, all right. Woohoo! Level 6! Nice! All right, let's see. Skills. All right, so we got 10 points. Oh, what? Retrofit heavy armor power. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's bring that up a little bit. Let's go. There we go. All right, now. Let's see, you got 5 left. Yeah, we'll go 1 in leadership. Actually, let's take that to 20. All right, we got 1 left. Let's put that in melee. There we go. All right, that's it. All right, apply. All right. Commanding ability. You can command your companions to use their special abilities. You're targeting. C. Command 1 companion ability. V. Okay. Companion 2 ability. Okay. So C and V. Okay. Let's try to remember that. Perks. Perks. Pack mule. Increase your maximum carrying capacity. All right. So I've already got those. So I got, let's see, 1 perk available. All right. So we've got plus XP. From companion. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Let's see. Base health. Oh, that's good. Time dilation. Damage when alone in party. Walk speed. Sprint speed. Crit chance for companions. Science weapon magazine size. Damage per flaw. Base armor rating. Additional ammo stock on vendors. Consumable general stock on vendors. Okay. Unlock the ability when encumbered. Well, I think I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do that one. Fly. There we go. Journal. All right, gotta go back to Grace. Okay. All right, we're gonna go head back on to Grace. All right, and while I'm running back. I do have some good news about Jurassic World Evolution 2. I was messing around. I think it was last night. I was messing around with it. I looked at a guide to see what was going on, and I think on stream I even said that it looked like I was spending unnecessary money, and it looked like, according to the guide, I was. So I think what am I think, and I was messing around with it. I think I've got it in good place now. The save I was working on, so I didn't have to restart. So I think I'm definitely gonna put that back on the schedule. So I think with a little bit of push, I think I can finish that that quest, because I think I needed to get like $750,000 per hour, and I was like, when I stopped playing, get things sorted, I was at almost 700,000 per hour. Is this 7 or 70,000? Is either way, I have to. I don't. Maybe it was 7. Yeah, 600. Yeah, that's right. Almost 700,000. That's right. So yeah, so I've got that set, so I should be able to get that done. Also tomorrow, I'm happy to announce that around 12:30, about 30 minutes into my my live stream tomorrow, I have a special guest popping in to take a tour of my Satisfactory world. So you definitely want to go check that out. Especially if you've been if you're curious what I've been doing in Satisfactory. But yeah, I'm gonna have a special guest. My Games UK is gonna be popping in, wanting to take a tour. So yeah, so you definitely check that out if you want to see what I've been up to. And I have been working quite a bit behind the scenes since last night. Since I talked to him last night and confirmed that he is coming tomorrow. So I've been working on quite a bit to try and clean things up in certain areas. So especially like the main headquarters. So definitely come by and check that out. All right, what do you got for me, Grace?
What is it?
No, you tell me, what is it?
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with the band of Marauders. They hadn't heard her. Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it. Let's see.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
All right. Thank you, Grace. All right. Let's take a look at the journal. All right. Comes now the power, stranger in a land. All right. Yeah, we'll go. Comes now the power. Yeah, we're going to talk to... Deserter's reputation increased. Good deal. All right. Looks like we got to go in here.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Let's see. You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Tobaccorn tea. Interesting. Let's see. Reed sent me to make peace with you. Is this your greenhouse? Looks like you made a home. Is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
I'm surprised you managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Looks like you made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil. we put down new roots.
Okay, let's see. Why did you leave your old home? You picked a terrible place. Why'd you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
So you're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about it. Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Oh boy. Oh, I like all three. I don't know. Let's see. I think I'm leaning toward number 3. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Let's see. Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I needed to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Let's see. I'll consider it. What have you got? What have you got outside of the town? I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. Just want to fix my ship. A hero to you, maybe. What have you got outside the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps.
Yeah.
Hollowed out workers laboring their
Yeah, I
lives
have.
away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
You made your point clear enough. I'll see what I can do. I don't much like throwing that in your face to get me on your... What do you have against people trying to make a living? Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater? That's a very good question.
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, I think he is counting on it. I think I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
It's a tough choice, that's for sure. All right, let's take a look here. All right, so divert power, stranger in a strange land. Divert power from the geothermal plant. And a control land. Either can be removed unless power is routed away from. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, yeah, I've already done that. Okay, so I see. So if I divert power from Edgewater, I can get the parts I need from the cannery. because then it's going to become abandoned. If I divert it away from the botanical gardens, I can get it from the gardens. Well, that's a tough one. I don't like how they're being treated in Edgewater. I really don't like how things are being run. Things like seems to be a little bit better in the botanical gardens. Honestly, I don't think there's really any good choice. But I think there's really no good choice because either way, if I go to the botanical, take power from the botanical gardens, they suffer and they have to go back, basically back into Edgewater where they're going to suffer again. If I divert power to Edgewater, botanical gardens will thrive. People may be better off, but then Edgewater gets abandoned and some people won't be happy about that. So it's kind of like, people get hurt either way. Yeah, it's really no good choice. All right, let's see. All right, journal. What is, companions. All right, there we go. All right, map. All right, so that's where we have to go, geothermal. So we're going to fast travel to the geothermal plant. All right, let's do a quick save so we don't do something stupid. Uh-oh, that was stupid. Ooh, yeah, that was definitely stupid. Zap, zap!
Beginning security patrol.
Awesome. Yep, that was dumb what I did, but recovered. I always tend to do dumb things. I guess I saw a mod kit in there. Lots of ammo.
Clinic security.
Whoa! Where'd you come from? I don't know if there's any more hiding out here. Take all that though. Let's head inside here. All right, we'll hack that. All right, what do we got? Disarm security fence. Down. Use security logs. Error. Security logs inaccessible in keeping with Spacer Choice company policy. All security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophe event, or security breach. Attention! Scheduled security updates at Spacer Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on error. Date not found. You're a member of the Spacer Choice security detail assigned to this location. Please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in immediate reprimand. Okay. Yeah, I'll take all that fun stuff. Thank you very much. All right, so looks like we got to go head inside here. Control terminal. I hear some enemies. All right, let's see. What do we have? Yep. Buy light ammo. Yep. Thank you. Heavy. You know what? Let me buy some heavy. All right, there we go.
The control room should be off to the right.
All right, I'm going to save because something tells me we're about to get into some serious combat. Oh, yeah, there's enemies right here. It's a twitching. It's a twitching. All right, let's see. Manager's office. Unlock office door. Door unlocked. Return to root. Portal access. Messages. All right, what do we got? From Spacer's Choice. To J. Braden, Miss Braden. This letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure toward your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. For reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report, please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right but a privilege. All right. To Spacer's Choice, no need for a reprimand. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due to consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agricultural and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, efficient power to the entire region. All right, Miss Brain, we have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. All agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development an Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate the meaning of this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto chemicals free of charge. Thank you for your cooperation. Wow. All right, anything in here? Ooh, what's this? Oh yeah, I'll take all that, thank you. I'll come back that way in a second. I just want to make sure I get everything. Okay, I don't want to transition out. Ah, door in. Yes, thank you. All right, let's see. Error, memory purge, or access file 1. I had to borrow your copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering and I need the reference. I returned the copy to repair bay. File 2. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams of law. I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. You proud member of Spacer's Choice family. Wow. Sounds like something went down here by the look of things. Let's just see if there's anything down here. Yeah, might as well use the hammer. No sense in wasting ammo on that little thing. Oh, I need more of those things. Ooh, there's one. Cool. Still short too, though. Darn. Geothermal security, unlock door. Yes. Enter passcode. All right, got it. Personal files. Personal log. Quest updated. Die, robot. Okay. Let's see. Geothermal security office. Personnel logs. Tanaka. Chief of security. Chester Higgins again. That whole head. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Okay. Let's see. Personal logs. So it looks like we might be able to get that logic chip if we haven't already. Let's see. Don't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm gonna end up a chief of security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an automated mechanical never will. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Let's see, quest updated, personal log. Worst has happened, mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. Security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations endangered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. And return to route, exit. All right, doors open. Yeah, so I need another one of those. All right, let me look at my journal. Journal. Stranger in Strange Land, divert the power. Okay. Oh, die robot. Here we go. Retrieve the logic module. Yes, I want to retrieve it. All right, where is it? Okay. Geothermal Security Chief card. All right, so I got to find the card. So it's probably around here somewhere. I wonder if that's got to go that way. Okay. We'll go that way.
System.
Uh-oh. Ow, ow, ow. Stop hitting me. Yeah, I'm good now. Anything hiding in here? Oh, thought that was an enemy.
Search concluded. No dissidents found.
All right, anything down here? Ooh, what's that? Oh, bypass shunt. Okay. Yeah. All right, what do we got here? A necklace, lots of ammo. Hey, Geeky, welcome on in. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm a little late, but, you know, better late than never. Working on some quests here. Looting these things. Looks like we're in a bathroom of some kind. Hey, it's Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy from earlier. What's up, buddy?
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
This is odd. Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Oh, yeah. Let me get this straight. You want to help me destroy other mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Your brain's turning into oatmeal? That happens to us all, I think, especially when we got lots of work to do. Yeah, I can understand that. All right, confirmation granted. I like the sound of that. Go to work, Jeremy. Go. Go take him down. All right. Ooh, examine. Let's see. Borrowed a copy of Young Space Scott Mechanical. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read. Get down in the pit. I'm much obliged. Okay. Use terminal. Access the repair log. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete retrofit of our mechanicals. Every Sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so. But this doesn't sound contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible. Just in case I'm audited, I'd like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand of affordable sundry across Halcyon not the best choice, it's the spacer's choice. Sounds almost like we're in a cult here. Like they're in a cult here. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. Just found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in a recent retrofit. Company went through the trouble of retrofitting every single mechanical in the power plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. So said the company knew what it was doing. Ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications of the modules. Okay. All right, let's see. Mechanical Sentry. Aha! That's what we're looking for. Key card. Got it. Oh, don't have enough of that stuff.
You're not real. You're not real.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hi, Elena. Welcome on in. Glad you could make it.
No, no, no. Just leave me alone.
Where are you? Oh, you must be down here. Take a shot.
Get away! Get away!
All right, what's that down here? I'd like to know where this Higgins fellow is.
No, no, no. Just leave me alone.
Oh, you really enjoyed this game? Cool. Yeah, I'm liking it too. Yeah, my goal is to get it done before the new one comes out at the end of October. If not, that's okay.
You're not real. You're not real.
If not, that's all right. I'll get it. I'll get it done when I get it done, because I know the second one is coming to Game Pass, so I'm looking forward to that. Now I can hear Higgins. I think must be further down here.
No, no, no. Just leave me alone.
There you are.
You're not real. You're not real.
Yes,
Get
I
away
am.
from me,
I'm
Phantom.
real.
Shoot,
I'm here.
scram.
I'm here. I'm not a robot. Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you. It's not a huge game, but it's very easy to get sidetracked. Oh, I could see that. Yeah. I could definitely see that. Especially since I have the Spacer's Choice. It looks like I got the 2 DLCs that came with it. I mean, the 2 additional DLCs to go with it.
You can talk?
Of course.
The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Oh, I like the humor. I really do. Yeah, it looks like they access the DLCs. The first one, I think it was The Perils. I don't remember the whole name of it, but I have to get level 25. And then I think the second DLC had to be level 30, I think. So, yeah, I got a ways to go. I think I'm only like level 6. All right, let's see. I love that. D stands for definitely not insane. All right, what is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave personality, chairman of the board, galactic defender, Sisty Pig tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You were an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
All right, if you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Persuade, I can deal with mechanicals. I was made for the... I made it this far, didn't I? Yeah, I agree. The humor really is the best part.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Let's see. Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic modules. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Any idea where I can find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
All right, let's see. Anything else?
Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
What? How long have you been how have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Okay, let's see. This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
I think that was actually a good thing. All right, I should go. All right, anything else down here? Nope. All right, head up. Yep, I did. I sure did. Let me see.
An area sweep.
Yeah! Woo! Take that! Stop shooting at me! I want to kill you! There you go.
Nearby unit sweeping the area.
Ow! Yeah! Enemy killed. Ow! All right, so divide power from the geothermal plant. Comes now the power. me just check my log, see where I'm at. Die robot, retrieve a logic module. Yep, still trying to do that. Still got to do the diverting power, but I want to do that logic module first. So I think I gotta go up. There's the logic module over here, this way. Open. Open sesame! Yeah! No, still not enough. All right, let's take a look here. Journal. Die robot. Return to Ludwig. All right, now, all right. So now we can go ahead and now comes the power. Stranger. Yeah, now comes the power. All right, so now we got to do that one. That's exit. All right, so this way. I'm hoping this will give us a choice of which way to send the power.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Let's see. The deserters are. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
True. Our retail Edgewater's going to die without workers in power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Yeah, I mean, I see both points, but I do see what she's talking about with the deserters wanting to really stick it. Yeah. I had a feeling this was not going to be a good choice no matter what.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Yeah, it's always good. I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you. Don't worry about it. I barely listen. No, I'm glad. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
All right, so I think we need to keep Edgewater going. Redirect power. All right, let's look at the plant status. Master control terminal. Our Emervale during planning at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being diverted to Edgewater salt tuna, botanical laboratory. Structural damage detected. Please notify your okay, redirect power. All right. Let's see. Warning, safety failures detected. Highlight a monitor to severe structural damage. Redirect power is irreversible procedure. I sure want to continue. Continue. All right. Too bad it wasn't an option to keep it just as is. That would be awesome, but I guess they're not going to make it that easy. Let's see. Okay. Let's select the destination. Redirect power to Edgewater. Yep, we're going to go back. We're going to send it back to Edgewater. Yep. We're going to shut down Botanical Laboratory. Okay, Master power sensor redirected to Edgewater. When the power regulator is now safe to remove. Okay. Power regulation is now operating optimal. Okay. Blatant okay. Return to road. The route. Okay. All right, we can exit. Now comes the power. All right, so Stranger in Strange Land. We diverted the power. Now we just got to get the device we need. I think we got to go out this way. Yep, there's the exit. All right, we're going to save it real quick here. Okay. Save complete. Now watch the people at the botanical garden are hostile. All right, let's look at the journal. Stranger in a Strange Land. Retrieve the power regulator. Convince the diverters to return. Okay. So I can do them both there. All right. So let's see. Is there a fast trans? Yes, there is fast travel. Well, near hostiles. So I must be near hostiles. Okay. Now, can I fast transport? Yes. All right, we are back. No one's shooting at me yet.
Oh. He followed him around before he left the cannery.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
You're in a cult.
I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal, Adelaide. I need your power regulator. I don't owe you an explanation. I don't know if there's really a good choice. Because, I mean, I think keeping the power to Edgewater, I think that was the right choice. As much as I hated it, it seemed like she's got a real grudge and wants to really hurt the town. And I think if she does that, I think a lot of people are going to get hurt, and a lot of people may not survive, because at least the town's has better infrastructure than out here at the Botanical Garden. So, and I could get my power regulator from either, but I honestly think I'm going to go with option number 2. It's not personal. I think that's probably going to be the best choice. I think. At least that's what I think. And that's because, I mean, I don't agree with Reed. I mean, yeah, I understand he needs his people back, but I think hurting the town, I think, would have been a lot worse than not hurting the town. Hey, Gigi, welcome in. Well, yeah, I guess you could say it's always personal, but I don't know. I mean, out of these choices, you know, I mean, granted, I can say I don't owe you an explanation. I don't know. Maybe 3 might be better. You know, I'm going to go 3. I don't owe you an explanation.
You know what? You're right. The Eternal made you a loathsome reptile, and it is not in my power to change the color of your scales. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
So you've been here for a while, lurking, collecting data, huh? No worries, no worries. Let's see. I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. Yeah, you're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater. What happened to you, Adadale? All this anger had to come from somewhere.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Let's see. I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. Being unreasonable. You know what? I think I'm going to... change does need to happen at Edgewater, I think. I'm going to try that one.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
I wasn't going to kill
You'll
anybody.
Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same 4 walls together.
See, I'd rather him just leave. I don't want to kill him. So let's see. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
All right. You think that'll convince Reed to step down? That's disgusting. What happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
You calling fertilizer? Let me see. Yep, talk.
Look at that. The snakes come back.
Looks like that was it. Okay. All right, let's see if we can convince these people to come back.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
Let's see. Just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers. There you go. That's the way we do
I'll
it.
take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I think I got one. Today's your lucky day. I got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Let's see. Part 1, found in the community center archives.
Look at that.
Sounds like your
Building a
problem.
computing machine out of
I'm out.
spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Hold on, I got more for you.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
I have the elusive 3rd part.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
I'll let you know if I find any others.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
I want to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
Let's see. What were you doing out in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... we could really use... oh, this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
You won't survive without power. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So don't work at the cannery. You wanted to be an engineer.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one.
There you go.
I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her.
You're as good as dead if you stay here. Don't get ahead of yourself. Leave Adelaide behind then. Edgewater needs you.
Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days.
Stay put. I'm going to try to talk Reed into stepping down. There we go.
You know where to find me.
Let's see. I should go ahead and go.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Time to go back. There's nothing left for you here. Time to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again.
Yeah, don't do anything hasty. I'm going to try and talk Reed into stepping down.
Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
All right, let's see. Be another one somewhere. Ha!
Look at that. The snake's come back.
All right, well, I think I got to go back to town. Turn to the unreliable. All right, don't worry about that. Convince the deserters to return. All right, and now the power's off. You should have an easier time convincing the deserters to move back. Adelaide refuses to move back. You may have to. You may look convincing others of the deserters. Okay. Remove Reed from Edgewater. Yeah, I'm going to try to remove Edge. Okay, let's go back and let's see if we can't get rid of him. All right, let's see. Yeah, now comes. All right, so let's fast travel. Let's see if we can't get rid of him. Having him step down. All right, let's see if we can get him to leave peacefully. Because change does need to happen. Oh!
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Oh, don't get too ahead of yourself there, Mr. Reed. Let's see.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
I disagree. A change of leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
See, Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
No, it ain't. This town doesn't eat anything but Saltuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible.
Yep.
The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us. So the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Hey, look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math, and it works. She's been using human corpses in her fertilizer.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
All right, we'll do number 2.
So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing?
Yes, I do.
If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition.
No, it won't.
Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom.
Let's see. I think this town could use all the help it can get.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Let's see. What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside the walls, you know.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
You don't have to do this, you know.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Okay. Can I fast travel from here? No, looks like I gotta leave. Okay. Well, at least we're getting them to leave peacefully. Of course, then again, if we had to take him out the other way, he could have been fertilizer for food. Okay, now looks like we have to leave the town. All right, there's the exit. All right. Winsworth, High Society, cigarettes. Heavy ammo, yay! Oh, I don't think I've been in here. Okay. All right, so now we can teleport back. And we'll see if she'll finally go back. I think she will.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I talked to Reed into leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
I made a mess of things. Guess I'm just trying to set it right.
This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
You're welcome, but you gotta pay up. Yay, level 7. Woo! All right, let's see. Available points 10. Let's take this up to 20. Let's see, dialogue. All right, let's take that to 25. Got 4. Engineering, medical science. Yeah, let's take that up to, maybe go up that way. One more. Yeah, what the heck. Yep, there we go. And apply. All right, melee power attacks. By holding attack button, you can charge up overhead power attack that inflicts significant extra damage. Doing this charge up during a standard attack will prepare a strong sweep attack that can hit multiple enemies in front of you, and it is hard to avoid. Company power is not to be wasted on personal projects. All right. So now I think we can head back to our ship. I think that's all we got left. Oh wait, side quest? Ooh, no, we got more to do. Find the 3 volumes. Okay. All right, so we got 2 of the volumes. Thomas said he knows at least 1 volume is a local community center. The other used to be in the town in Edgewater. He also promised to reward you for any volumes you find. Feel free to return them. You found the first volume in the Vale Community Center. You found the 3rd in Geothermal Plant. Mentioned her father reading a volume it was work shifts at the cannery. Okay. So, all right. So we got to find it in the cannery. So we're going to do that. We're going to finish the rest of these quests. But we also need to return to Ludwig at the landing pad. So why don't we do that first? Let's do that first. Let's go to the landing pad. So we just got to turn that in. Here we go. Yep, we'll teleport. We're going to have to head back to the town anyway. So since that's right outside of town, that'll be fine. So now where is he? Oh, he must be right here blocking the door again.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
You mentioned the logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, well, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
All right, goodbye. Okay, so now we can do the frightened engineer. Ah, perfect. I think it might lead us right to it.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. Thomas always listened to me. Never said I was odd, never tried to... I just want to think of him like that. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we.
Oh, and no problem, Geeky. I don't know how long I've been muted. No problem. I think I got muted and forgot to unmute it again. I don't know how long. Let's see. Today's your lucky day.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 2, found in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
I should go. Yay! All right. All right, how's our journal? Yay! Completed. All those are completed. So it looks like all we got left is to go back to the unreliable. Haha. All right, let's go.
Is this your ship?
Yep.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Thomas is there now. I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'd pay good money to see you make this ship sing. I don't know I think Ada, I think her name's. Yeah, I don't think she's much into singing. So you can make her sing. That I'd pay good money for that. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
Yes, you can.
I got a captain.
You got a captain.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic disposition?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Let's see. Why were you so passionate? Why were you so passionate about it? Were they not religious? Let's talk about something else. Okay. We'll do the
My
first one.
parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Okay, but weren't they proud when you became a vicar, at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What's this plan you keep talking about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
All right. If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right? That's a convenient way to control the masses. Besides the Grand Architect and the plan, what else do you believe?
Scientism, as its name implies, believes that nature abhors equality. The strong survive, and the weak perish for the betterment of the whole. And reason, not emotion, is the seat of all morality. Wisdom means accepting the vicissitudes of life with grace and dignity.
That sounds like a cruel belief system. Now that's a religion I can get behind. Screw the weak. Nah, I don't think so.
I prefer to think of it as looking at reality for what it truly is, not how we'd like it to be.
Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Seems quite trusting you just to sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Makes sense. What if the book doesn't have any answers you're looking for?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
I was a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Wells saved me.
And how did he do that?
He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out. Oh, he stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the. Oh, okay, yeah, at the edge of the colony, yeah.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I had family on the Hope. I had my friends on the Hope. Just because it's the right thing to do, I don't know. Honestly, just because it's the right thing to do.
A commendable attitude.
Okay, tell me again the book we picked up that's in French?
Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
That sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him? That sounds like a bit of a long shot. What makes you so sure? Seriously, only one? Yeah, we'll do the first one.
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
All right, thanks, Majestic. Thanks for coming on in. Appreciate you stopping by. All right. How is it a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
All right, let's take a look at our journal. All right, the empty man. Look, he's okay. So the groundbreaker. All right, so now we got to go to this terminal.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
No, but I got an engineer here with me. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. All right, here we go. Install power regulator. Yeah! We got power! We got power! Ow!
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yay! All right, let's get out of here. Yeah! Here goes the unreliable.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I feel a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
All right, good. 'Cause we got to go there anyway. Fine, I'll have a word with Gladys. Why do I need an nav key to land on a planet? Slow down. You're asking me to get involved with black market, or why do I need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Right, the black marketeer. Okay, what stopped me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the hope.
Okay. About this glass, how do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Okay. Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
Fine, I'll have a word with her.
Excellent.
Or
I'll send her a
Gladys.
wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay. I'll put to good use, thanks. Want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Yeah.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
All right. How the heck does a hologram sweeten your breath? I'll put it to good use. People actually fall. Let's do number one.
Science, that's how.
People actually fall for this?
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected.
Well, that's true.
Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
All right, I'll put to good use. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. All right. All right, let's go find the captain's quarters. Ha! There it is. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that give you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel, otherwise results in being attacked on sight. Alright, looks like I've been here before. Leave. Adelaide's deserves dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream. Oh, interesting. I don't remember that being there before. Save real quick. All right, so here's our destinations: Monarch, Terra 2, Groundbreaker, and Scylla. All right, well, we got a quest to go to Groundbreaker, so there's Phineas's lab. Okay. An abandoned asteroid facility located in the rings of Terra 2 uses. Okay. Well, I tell you what, let's go check out his lab. Let's see. Cancel, select destination. Yep, docking bay. Let's go to Phineas's lab. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can now fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Cool. All right, let's go to the docking bay.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor. Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of the Hope. Any chance to repair that monitoring device? Let's try the first one.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
I want to talk to you about something else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Let's see. There's some reason behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Let's see. Got a moment?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Don't you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
All right, that's not what I meant. Do you have some kind of life outside your work?
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Why are you so obsessed with reviving Hope's colonists?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you. People who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
Alright, yeah, but you revived me, so you must have solved the problem.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it?
I'm glad to hear that everyone on the Hope is depending on us.
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. Oh, I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Alright, let's head back to the ship. And I think we'll go to the... We'll see if there's any other locations. I think we may head to the Groundbreaker. Ooh, what's this? Pick that? What's in there? Oh. All right. Do a quick save just in case. All right, let's see what's available. Monarch. One of Olympus' many satellites, what should have been House's second habitable world, has long since been abandoned by the board due to monstrous, ravenous creatures. Scylla is one of the largest asteroids orbiting Halcyon, largest grouping of rocks known as the Cyber Cluster. Claiming that, but its prospecting site has been abandoned decades ago. It's Typhoon, but that's locked, I think. Has nothing to offer. Terra 2, idyllic terrestrial planet. Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in the capital city, Byzantium, while the colony's laborers live in corporate-owned township along the frontier. We're at the lab. All right, we're gonna go and head to the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Yay!
Got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, you could head over to engineering now. I thought you said you could keep this boat in good repair. Yeah, why not?
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Let's see. Break time's over. Yeah, we'll take Pravati. Welcome to the Groundbreaker. Wow. All right.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that. I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise.
Yeah, I think so.
People I care for. even if they ain't care much for me.
All right, well, we'll talk later.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bills somehow.
All right. Let's look at the journal here. So we got companion quest, the empty man, locate security terminal, drinking sapphire wine, introduced to the Tenantian, and passage anywhere. Okay. All right. Let's see. Locate a security terminal. Yep. Let's see. How's close to that one? 80 meters? All right. Yeah, I think we can do that.
That's not the point. This hat was just not that one.
Ooh, look at that vending machine. Let me sell some junk. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's buy some ammo. All right. There we go. What's this one? Ooh, heavy machine gun. Ooh. Can I afford that? I think I can. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I gotta go through customs. Darn it. Oh, wait. No! I'll take that. No, I must still have to go through customs. No, I'll take all that. Ooh, model starship. Nice. All right. Well, it was worth exploring. Found some cool stuff. Ow!
Identification, please.
Present Arthur's ID. Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
Huh.
I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
This has to be a mistake.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh, Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for someone named Gladys. Can I find a job around here? What can you tell me about? There we go.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an, unhealthy level.
Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
All right, let's see. What do you know about the Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
All right.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
How does the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So the board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
There's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad to help.
I'm looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
How about something long-term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
I didn't think there were many operators.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
That's all I need to know about work.
All right.
Let's see. Seems like there's tensions between the board and the Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Let's see, why can't Groundbreaker and the board just work together?
You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters?
I did, hope.
There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
I'm glad it terrifies them. The wastards keep pushing them. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Yeah, they would.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
I'm looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay. See you around.
Be seeing you.
All right. Well, I think this might be a good place to stop. Let me just do a quick save here. So that what we can do is pick it up, talk to security and all that. And it looks like we're getting... Oh, we got a side quest there, a couple of companion quests. So we're getting some we're definitely getting some quests here on the Groundbreaker, and there might be more as we go through talking to people. So yeah, so I think this is probably a good place to stop. Yeah, and we'll pick it up next time we come back in here. I will be back tomorrow with Satisfactory around 12 p.m. Pacific time. About 30 minutes into stream tomorrow, I will have a special guest. My Games UK is going to be popping in to take a tour of my world for a little bit. So yeah, if you want to see what's up, what I've been doing at Satisfactory, definitely come by tomorrow and check it out. You know, especially during the tour. We're going to keep working on the battery build, but we'll stop for the tour. And when the tour's over, then we'll go back to that. You know, I have been trying to get the since I know he's coming by tomorrow to check it out. So I have been working on like the main headquarters, working on some cleaning things up a little bit. I did work on some of the battery building a little bit too, try and speed things up a little bit, try and get that done. So yeah, the 7th floor is just about finished. It's still open. There might be a few minor things that need to be done. But you'll definitely need to work on that, and the 8th floor too. We'll probably put a 9th floor in for observation deck. I think we'll do that. We might do that. We'll see. I'll evaluate once we get there. I think I am gonna, if I remember right, I think I did plan for one more floor of batteries and then the observation deck, which would be floor 9. So yeah, so I think I've got that set. So with that, I want to thank everyone for watching, everyone that came in to help support the stream today. So yeah, definitely come by tomorrow and check it out. Sarah will be here Saturday at around 1, and I believe she's doing Water Park Simulator. So that ought to be fun. So yeah, so definitely, if you got value out of this content, please hit the like button. If you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, please follow. If you're watching on Twitch, if you've already subscribed and followed and hit the like button, thank you. We do appreciate it. It does help us out. And with that, I'm going to get on out of here. This is Silvershade saying, gamers don't die. See y'all at the respawn point. Bye, everybody.
Bye.